This
Anybody?
conference will now be recorded.
What is talent? Anybody? Any having some words? No response. Yes, Sudhakar. Is my voice is clear, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Sir. Okay. Yeah. Can anybody tell me one word at least?
Yeah, actually, Talend is a data integration tool to transfer data from one source to another source.
Okay. Same thing we have in the other ETL tools also, right? Like data stage also, Informatica, BODS, MSBI, I've been issue.
Yes,
So
but it
yeah,
an open source tool. I think.
yeah, that is the perfect one good point. Okay, we'll start it. Ravi, you are there? Where is he? Ravi, 1 second here. It's already late. We will continue. See, Talend it came from data warehousing concept. Like it's a data warehousing means mainly suppose I want to analyze the some business, so I want to make the some decisions, decision making process. So that is called as a data warehousing. So in that different topic, the ETL tool, tools, reporting tools are there. ETL tools have same like that other ETL, but we have more in name.
Ratnam, your voice is not audible
It is
properly.
open source. We can download the software and we can develop the jobs. It's having entrance.
Sir, your voice is
Break it.
breaking, sir.
Ratnam,
Can you unmute please? Who is not speaking?
your voice
Okay.
is not audible.
Prasad. Shiv Prasad.
Your voice is not audible.
Not audible. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second here. Don't. Okay. Is it clear now?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now
Is
it's
it clear?
okay. Yeah, okay.
Actually, mic having some issue. Okay. See, what I was explaining that what Talend is a company name. So in the 2016, first ETL tool released as a open source. No other ETL tools is as open source, but Talend is given open source. We can download, we can develop some functionalities. So enterprise is there, so it will be compared with other ETL tools. It is a less cost. Suppose Informatica I am purchasing 10 lakhs, but Talend I get around 3 to 4 lakhs. So I'm saving for the some budget for purchasing the product. They have different types of products, right? Talend data integration, big data integration, cloud integration. While purchasing itself product, Talend tool, I'm saving some amount. So I can give. So for data stage Informatica, I need 10 people. Talend also I need 10 people. So I'm investing some amount to the product purchase. For Informatica, more I'm giving. So I can save some amount, right? So that amount I can give to the employees. So for learning Talend, so we'll get more salaries. That is the one advantage. And also open source. It's having open community is there. Suppose I am facing some issue, I can whatever my query, I can paste in that query in the community. Lot of users, so many members. they will reply it. That is the one advantage of learning Talend. Coming to the market side, see, compare with the other ETL tools like data stage, I can see very less calls, but Talend having more calls. I can see lot of openings in Singapore, Malaysia. More openings. India also having more compared with other ETL tools. This is the one more advantage of learning Talend. The mainly Talend came for, suppose I can connect n number of databases. Suppose I want to migrate the code cloud. Nowadays cloud, all the project is moving to cloud, right? So all the projects now, whatever the cloud project is coming to the under Talend, they're preferring the Talend because of cost also very less. This is a user-friendly environment, user-friendly tool. We can easily develop the jobs. We can easily deploy the code from lower to higher. We'll develop the jobs in dev server, right? Development. Suppose I want to move into EAT. Simply, just one button is there in the enterprise edition, push button. Just I click the push button. I can, by using the Git servers, we can easily migrate the code. Deployment process is very easy compared with other ETL tools. Suppose I have one requirement. I have a lot of components in the Talend. I can use those components. I can easily build the customer requirement. I can easily achieve that. Any doubts? Why we need to learn Talend? This is the less expensive, future-proof, huge community. Okay, they have different types of products like cloud data integration, big data integration, data quality, data fabrication, master data management. Even though other ETL tools having, but see, cloud, it's a, by using the cloud, we can achieve so many integrations. Okay. Any doubts? Please let me know. Still voice is breaking. No, right? Why we need to learn Talend? Is it clear? Any doubts? You guys able to see my screen? See, let me open what are the topics I'm going to cover in my course at the time of course. We have a lot of components. I'm going to cover these all the topics. First, I will explain the Talend software installation. So it may require some softwares. I will provide all the softwares with one database. I will provide Oracle database with SQL developer. And it's required JDK. I can provide the JDK also. Okay. Then I will cover the suppose who are already working other ETL tools, so they are not required to learn this one data warehousing. They may, because of they already know, right? So see who are not from the ETL background, I can take the separate class and I will explain this data warehousing ETL concept and SQL Unix, these two. Then I will explain the Talend components. This is the components. If you're already working in the ETLs, just we need to understand. Suppose I am working in the data stage, filter stage in the Talend, which component we will use. Just if you know the component name, we can easily learn the technology. Suppose I am using MSBI, I want to do the giant. So what are the components we are using? Some same the similar which component we have to use in the Talend. If you learn, you can easily learn it. So I will cover all the, we have a lot of components, but required all the data integration components, I will cover it. So like, for example, T filter, I want filter the data. These are the component columns. I want to, I don't want to load all the columns in the target. I want to remove some columns in the source itself by using the T filter columns, aggregate functions, sorting, duplicate removing, unique joins. This is the most important. T map, we can, it's out of the Talend. I can do anything by using the T map. All the functions, date conversions, string functions, null handling. It will support more n number of outputs, n number of inputs. Okay, the required components I will explain, and also file input files and output file components. This is the, see, in other ETL tools, XML, JSON, it's not that much familiar, but Talend is very easily can develop. I have a XML files, how to read it. I want load into XML file output, how to do it. This is also important. File list. I have a number of files in the my directory. I want to read all the files at a time. I want load into single table, single file. How to do it? T file list. I have some fixed length files. I will cover it. Okay. Oracle components. I will explain Oracle database. In the project explanation, I will show you AWS. Okay. It's same. If you know the Oracle, other ETL tools are all are same. Connections. Just we need to change the connection details. Suppose Oracle connection means what we will do: username, post name, and database name. That is called as a schema name, port, server. Those details. Same thing. MySQL also. Teradata. Everything same. Just only connection details will change. I will explain SCD type 1, type 2, type 3. It's very easy SCD development in the Talend. In other ETL tools, it's a little bit complex, but just we'll take the two components, two input, one output. I can develop it. SCD, one SCD component is there. We can easily achieve it. That SCD one means current customer data, customer current. Two means historical data. Type 3 means I want a previous salary. I want his current salary. Both I want in the separate row column. SCD3. I will explain SCD type 1, type 2, type 3 by using the SCD component. Without SCD component, how to develop it. We have two ways, right? In the other ETL tools also same. Those process I will explain. This is how important context variables. Suppose I want to run the change the parameters. I don't want hard code any values. I want to create the parameters. So by using the T context, we can do it. This is the parent and the child relation. Like I want a number, I have 5 jobs. I want to trigger it at a time by using the T run job component. We will do it. See, this is the advantage of FTP components. Talend, it's a good feature. Suppose other ETL tools, I want to get the from server to local by using the VNSCP. We are moving the files, but in the Talend, you can easily. Suppose I want to get the file from the server to local by using the FTP, TFTP get command. We can get it. Just we need to pass the connection details. Suppose I will develop the job, I will schedule it. So I want to get the monthly some files in the server to local, so I can get easily. No need to do manually. I know other ETL tools we have to write the scripting. If we want to do the automation process, we have to write the scripting, Linux scripting. But here it's not at all required. Just simply we can by using the TFTP get commands. I want to put the some files in the server, so we can easily achieve the customer requirement by using this FTP commands. I will explain how to import the jobs, export the jobs, one environment to other environment. That is called as the deployment process. Also, I will explain. Okay. I will explain real-time scenarios and the project explanation. This is the course content. I'm going to cover it. Any doubts as per now? If you ask, no questions, we will go that way. This is the demo only. For learning Talend, we have a lot of opportunities now. It is a good future. Team, any doubts?
Are we using, do we need to use any external scheduling tool or we have any inbuilt features in our Talend
Yeah,
itself
yeah, yeah,
by scheduling
yeah,
our
good.
ETL code?
Yeah. We have Talend also. We have inbuilt scheduler by using the tag. That is a licensed one. So I'm not able to cover it. It's because of it's a licensed, right? So so many companies they are preferring third-party schedules like Control M, Atomic, Airflow. Most of the project people will prefer for the third-party schedulers. Even though we have Talend at tag, so that is also licensed. So that scheduling I'm
In
not
your
able
company,
to. Yeah, we are using
which tool?
Airflow. We are
Airflow.
using
Okay.
Airflow.
Okay.
Atomic also very good. Control M also it's good. So based on the customer requirement, they base for the budget. They will go for the third party tools. Hack
For
also is there,
import
but
export, for code import export, do we no need to write any shell script or kind of thing, or we can do simple?
nothing is the required. This is the open source. This is the open source. Suppose I want to export one job, higher environment. See, in the enterprise edition, this will not we will do. See, suppose I want to export this job. Let me close this one. Are you able to see my screen, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, this is suppose in the real time what we will do, we have suppose we will use some servers, git in SVN servers, we will use it. There we can directly, suppose I want get the server copy to local means pull and merge by using the pull and merge. So by using the, we will get it. We can easily get the copy from production to local. Suppose I want to move the code from the local to server. So by using the push button is there in the Git server based on branches. Suppose which will create the future branch. The based on the future branch, we will migrate it accordingly. Just will push that branch into the server. This is the open source. That option is not available. Suppose here also we can right click it, export the job, and we can do it. Two ways. Two ways. Mainly, if you are using Git server, directly we can push it. That is very easy. No need to write any self scripting. Nothing is required. No coding. Just it's to learn Talend. We need some Oracle basics, some data variation concept, and Talend. Some basic SQL is required. That's it. We can teach everything here. Full package I will provide. For understanding Talend, skill also not required. To say frankly, we can learn even 10 class people also you can learn it. That much easy to say. See, suppose I want to export the job. See, this is the job I want to export. Right click it. 1 second, it's a little bit slow, I think. System. See, I will cover the latest version. Talend Open Studio for Big Data 7.3. Latest version, I will cover it. I will provide the software also. What are the required software? See, suppose I want to export this job. So right click it, export it. This is the single job export. So I want a zip file. So this is the zip file where I want to store. You can suppose I want in downloads. Provide the file name. .zip. Click on save. Suppose I want import I want export metadata also. I have some metadata, right? Suppose I want read the one file and I want load into the file, right? So by using the we'll import the metadata, right? Same thing. I want metadata table also. I want, so select the export dependencies. So this is the job, the metadata section. What are the metadata is there? So this one also it will automatically export it. Click on finish. That's it. Suppose I want all the file, all the jobs I want to export it. Go here in the job designs, export items. Select the archive file, provide the path, click on save it. That's it. Suppose I want to import it, right click, import the job. This is the one way. In the real time, we will not use this. Just push and push. I will show it. I will show it how to deploy the code while explaining the deployment code. In the document I have shown, right, deployment process. I will show it in the real time project.
Who was created these jobs and all, Ratna?
I only created. See the my jobs. So yesterday I have actually I was using another laptop. So yesterday I have taken another laptop. So I have installed and I have configured everything for the name batch, new batch. So this is the job. This is the repository. This is the metadata. All the metadata imported. Suppose I want to import the tables. I can by using the DB connections. We can import it. Files, XML, JSON, Salesforce. Okay. These are the connections. Jobs will create here. This is the repository. Left side. Suppose I am job. This is the job design workspace. Right side is the palette. We'll say it one job, simple job. How much it's easy. Simple job. Suppose I want to read one file and I want load into Oracle table. How to load it? We'll see it now. Meanwhile, any doubts, any questions? Why we need to learn Talend? Ravi, you are there? Okay. No doubts. We'll see it one example. Suppose I have one file. I want load into Oracle table. Simple file. I will take it. See, I have one employee number, employee name, job, salary, DEPT number. I have one TXT file. It's delimiter is comma delimited. I want load into Oracle table. Okay. So how to do? Okay. Let me connect. Just I'm connecting the. I have installed Oracle database, so I'm connecting to the system database. System user. I'm going to. I have create more user cart. I want load the table into the cart database. So I'm connecting here. This is my username and password, and this is the Express edition I have installed. So I'm connecting. I want load one particular table. So let me see it. What are the tables are there? So I want to create one more new table. So I want just dump. I want load it. This table I want load into Oracle table. We'll see it how to do it. Can unmute please? Who is not speaking? If you have any doubts, ask me. Okay. Just I want to read the file. So this is the txt file, right? This is the txt file. Oh, it's taking time. This is a txt file. Suppose data Talend ETL tool, what it will do, it will read the different types of heterogeneous, homogeneous source system, and will load into staging area. Then we will apply the some business rules, and then we will load into the target, right? So as per now, I want to load this file and I want just dump. I want to do. I want convert from TXT to Oracle table. So how to do? We'll see it. So I want to import the file. First thing, what we have to do. This is the TXT file. What we have to do first, we have to import the metadata. So how to import the metadata? We'll come to the metadata sections in the file. This is a delimited file TXT, right? So we have to come to the fill file delimiter, create a file delimiter. Okay, provide the file name src underscore emp. What is the source file name? You can provide the same file because of I have already exist, so I am giving the demo. Click on next. Which file I want to read? Browse that file. Where is the source path? Browse that path. I want to read the data, right? So I have to select that path and file name. So I'm selecting. It's there in the my desk, my folder. So I have to select. I have to go here. It's a little bit struck. Oh, it's there in the softwares. So I'm browsing the corresponding file. This is the way to import it. So this is my source path. It's there in the source file. It's a txt file. So I am selecting the txt here. So it will display all the txt files in the current directory. So this is the file. I'm selecting this file. Okay. It's loading. Oh, it's taking time. Okay. We can view the data in the file viewer. What is the after selecting the files? So what is the data is there? Then we can view it here. Click on next. Click on next. After click on next, when see my delimiter is comma, right? In the file I can see one from employee number to name. It's something is a delimiter. What is the delimiter? It's a delimiter is comma. So I have to select that accordingly. See I will come to the field separator. So as per my source file, I have to change it from semicolon to comma. So I have changed it. So I have header in my source file, employee number, employee name, job, salary, DEP. This is called as a header. First row is called as a header. So metadata. So I can make it header. How to make a header? See by default it's a disabled here. When I come to the set heading row as column names, I will check this checkbox. Automatically it will make as a one here. See, one row is header, right? So it will mark as a header. Set heading row as column names. I need to select it. If header is there, if header is not there, so no need to select it. If there is any footer means in the down we have any lines. Suppose this is file contains customer info. It may having some footer means we have to select that time in the footer. In the my source, we don't have no footer, so I'm not selecting it. Let me refresh the preview. Why this is taking too much time? We need to format this system. Okay. Is my voice is clear, right? You're able to see my screen, right?
Venkata, actually, this is Srinivas. Regarding, we have different type of our talent components, right? One is data integration, and the other one is for big data.
Yeah.
Uh, do we need to use only any of them is to design our jobs, right? One is for data integration, the other thing is for big data, different kinds of components, right? As per my understanding, is it correct? Or?
Yes. Yeah, correct. See, data integration, see, we will get very less. Suppose I want big data components, like I want read the data from MongoDB, NoSQL. Suppose I want Hive, big data components. I want read the data, I want load it. So we will prefer for a big data component. Suppose I want a normal, I don't want big data components. We can prefer the data integration. If you install big data product, so all the what are the integration components, it will be there in the big data components. Is it clear? So
Yeah,
I will explain big data component, big data product, Talend big data. I have installed latest version. I think it's struck it this one. So Talend big data, Open Studio for big data 7.3 latest version. I will see the big data components. Suppose I want to connect the big data Hadoop system. So I want to connect Hive. So that is a little bit licensed, right? I can't able to show it. All the data integration product I will show it because of Oracle database. I have installed and I can explain everything. I will show what are the steps, including practice, everything. But I want Hive, so I didn't install. So that is a licensed version, right? So we need to install Hive. We have to purchase it. It will be cost, but I will tell you how to connect the Hive database by using the HDFC file system. Those and all. I will cover it. Little bit components, but not all the big data products. If you know integration, first Talend means we need to learn data integration. What are the ETL topics? What are the ETL will do? All the what are the logics? If you know data integration properly, then big data is very easy. Just connections. What it will be there? I want to connect the MongoDB. Just it will change the some port numbers, username, password. Suppose I want to AWS, I want to connect it. What it will be required? Some secret key, some bucket. Uh, AWS S3 bucket is there. I want to read the files in the S3 bucket.
Do we connect from PeopleSoft also for this?
Integration we can't.
Can we have access to read the data from PeopleSoft as a source for Talend? Do you have any idea?
PeopleSoft, I'm not sure. I'm not aware that one.
Okay. Okay.
Snowflake, we can connect Snowflake, NoSQL, MongoDB. PeopleSoft, I think we can connect it, I think, but I'm not sure because of I didn't involve that part.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
Okay. This is striking. I don't know why system. Just release other laptop here. This is taking time. I will cover all the data integration products, all the data integration components, some of the big data.
JDK 8 is the prerequisite for this, or JDK 6 is fine?
JDK see, 8 is more preferable. So 11 and all, it's not lower. It's okay, but see latest version. If you install jar file, JDK 8, it's a good. We will provide all the softwares. I have downloaded everything. Just I will send in the email in the Dropbox. Then you can download and I will explain how to install, how to set up everything. It will take 1 day class, 1 hour. See, for installation other ETL tools, it may take a lot of time. It will be very complex, but Talend is very easy.
Talend is owned by Hitachi Corporation or some other Hitachi Corporation
Talend company.
or now?
Talend. I think some Talend. That is a company name. Talend is company name. Why this is tracking here? Okay, I should have used my other laptop. Any doubts? Any questions, queries? Because if it's tracking, so can't able to develop job now. We'll start the regular classes from Monday. If anybody interested, ping me in my WhatsApp. Okay. Any doubts? Then we'll wind up the class. I'm not sure why it's tracking today. I have developed some jobs.
Yeah, Venkat,
Yes.
this
Yes.
Shiv
Yes.
Kumar.
Yes.
I have installed the Talend application, but I am not able to. Once I install, after that I can't able to see that the desktop icon. So please try to.
Which icons? This desktop icon. So you have
The
to
desktop icon I am not able to.
wherever the installation path is, where you that icon is there, go and open, and there only you have to open
Go
it
and
again.
open again. It will try. It will installing from starting point.
No, you pasted somewhere, right? See, this is the software I have
Can you help me?
downloaded. See,
Share my screen.
yeah. Now itself. Okay, 1 second. We'll connect after this call.
Okay.
Okay, that is fine, right?
Okay. Yeah,
Because
yeah,
a lot
fine.
of people are there.
Okay.
Others, any doubts? I can show jobs, but I don't know why it's tracking this system. Click on next. Wait, it's coming. Other laptop, I will connect that laptop from Monday onwards. No issues. Meanwhile, you can ask me any questions. I can see Singapore, Malaysia, they are onboarding online itself now. Lot of opportunities. I have typed with some vendor. So they are asking more resumes. They have around 40 openings now. Okay, this is taking time. Anyway, we'll stop it.